Hi, today we're going to make a carrot cake mostly out of sweet potato. I'm going to link the recipe below and a couple of notes. Corrections really of what I said on the video when I was making it. But anyway, this recipe is super easy to make and much healthier than your regular carrot cake, so definitely give it a try. Hi everyone. I wanted to make for you today this sweet, what's it called? I'm actually going to link this down below no matter what. It's a sweet potato carrot cake. It is so delicious. The ingredients are really healthy, and it seems like, when you look at the recipe, but it really is so easy. So that's why I thought I'd make it on here for you. Now, all you have to do, you start with one medium sweet potato, and it says to put it in a food processor, but I don't have one, I have a blender, so I just put it in my blender. Now, of course, I kind of messed up and I bought it frozen at Trader Joe's thinking I was so smart, but you don't even have to cook the potato. I forgot about that, and this one's cooked, so okay. I've already made this. Let's see if it still works with the cooked one. It might not. Then we'll have to do this again, but you won't know because I won't tell you. Anyway, so you just put this sweet potato in the blender for literally like a minute, and it rices it up. Okay, and then you add 2 eggs. I said I was gonna have this all laid out like a professional cooking show, but I couldn't even get my light to work. So, yeah, it's just the usual here. I have one of those ring lights. It really helps, but I couldn't get it to turn on, and it's pretty cloudy here in Seattle today. Okay, so 2 eggs, and this is so great. You just throw it all in here. Okay, so then it's 1/3 cup honey and 1/3 cup coconut oil. So I'm just using this coconut oil, and I melted it, and then I put the honey right inside. I only used 1/4 cup of honey because I like things a little less sweet always, so I thought today would probably be no different. Oh, I thought I was so smart that I was gonna float in there, but I was wrong. Oh, so we've got the oven preheating to 350, and we have this baking dish with just a little piece of parchment paper in the bottom. Okay, so now we're doing 1/4 cup of tapioca flour. That's right here. It's heaping a tiny bit because I think I actually had too much potato in there. So I'm kind of doing a little extra flour and a little extra oil. So then we need 1/4 cup of coconut flour. Okay, same thing, I'll just do a little extra. Then we need 2 teaspoons vanilla extract. 2 teaspoons or 2 tablespoons? 2 teaspoons, oh. Okay, okay, I got the vanilla open, but I'm gonna do it last anyway because it's wet. So 1½ teaspoons ground ginger, right here. Seems like a lot. Okay, so 1. And a half. 1½ teaspoons cinnamon. That's pretty much what was in this dish right here. Maybe 1 tiny bit more. 1/4 teaspoon nutmeg. 1/2 teaspoon baking soda. Okay, and 2 tablespoons vanilla extract. and half a teaspoon sea salt. And you know, I never use fake vanilla. Please, no fake vanilla. Okay, half a teaspoon sea salt. Okay. Now I think we're just gonna mix this up again. Let me see here. Mix until smooth. Okay, easy, let's do that. Okay, here it is in the blender. It's not like perfectly blended because of course it's so cold. Let's see how it bakes. But anyway, I'm gonna put it into this bowl and mix it a little further. Okay, I take it back. It was pretty well mixed. Maybe I didn't need to. So now we're just gonna do a half a cup of grated carrots and half a cup of raisins. Get organic raisins because they're one of the dirtiest fruits, I guess, or whatever. One of the worst for chemicals. Okay, and then we just mix this. And then we're just gonna put it in our, this is a 9-inch pan. Oops. Parchment paper's on the bottom. Well, forget it, I'll use my hand as a spatula. Don't want to waste any of this. Okay, and then we're going to put it in the oven 70 minutes, so that's 1 hour and 10 minutes. Okay, so we'll come back and we'll make the frosting. Okay, this is what really made me go how could this recipe be good? I mean, the frosting is mostly a sweet potato. And like I said, it's shockingly easy to make. Okay, so we're doing half of a white sweet potato that I already cooked. And then a 1/4 cup of maple syrup. This is a little less than a 1/4 cup. 3 tablespoons butter. Of course, I have to use French butter, not real butter, so I'm not 100% sure about these, if this is 3 tablespoons, but oh well. Might be a little more. The half of the lemon juice of a large lemon. 1/2 teaspoon vanilla extract. And a pinch of salt, and the zest from half of a lemon. So especially, I mean, use organic lemons anyway, but especially if you're going to use the zest, because that has all the chemicals, you know, in the peel. Okay. I'll just blend this up in the, what is this thing? This is just the NutriBullet. Let's see how it comes. Okay, I'm not quite sure if it's my NutriBullet or if it's all of them, but it's like at the end of its life or something. It's not working. So I'm gonna try to do it in my little Blendtec twister. Let's see what happens. Well, okay, there's a reason why this blender is $400. So that is nice and smooth. So we'll cool it down, and then we'll put it on the cake and we'll look at it when it's all together. Okay, so I just took it out of the oven It said to cook it for an hour and 10 minutes, but I only did 58 minutes and it looks perfect. The knife came out clean, so we're gonna let it cool and then we'll frost it. Okay, so this got more solid in the fridge. The cake has cooled down, so let's frost it. Let me just also say, when you taste it, the frosting, I'm gonna use that in air quotes, by itself, you might not be like, oh, you're not gonna mistake it for a buttercream frosting, let's just say that. But when it's all together for some reason, it works. And then I noticed it tastes really good with chopped nuts on there. They're not in the recipe, but I just took these pecans, I toasted them, and now I'm just gonna toss them on top of this. Okay, and I'm gonna put this back in the fridge. And then it's gonna get even better. I like the frosting when it's more, say, hard. Okay. And then we'll taste it later. Okay, so here it is. Don't forget the parchment paper's on the bottom. And I already took a bite. It is delicious.